Hello ladies, so today I want to show you how to make this baby burp cloth. And I made mine out of wool and minky fabric. I want to let you know that I am making this for personal use. I am expecting a baby in May, so I'm going to make it how I want. However, if you're going to do this for to resell for your business, I highly suggest that you look into the compliance rules and regulations. I'll leave the link to that in the description below, so that way you can go to the link. However, since this is for personal use, I'm going to make it however I want. I did get this pattern from Etsy, and it was like 89 or 98 cents. And here she shows you a few different fabric combinations for top, middle, and backing. However, like I said, I'm going to make it how I want. It's for my personal use. It's for my baby. So I'm going to use a print pull, a solid pull, and then minky fabric. And if you can tell, none of that is on here, so other than the minky. So I'm making it how I want. It's for my child, but like I said, if it's for business, you need to make sure that you are using the correct materials. So I already have my 2 pull pre-cut already. And here's my minky right here. And I just cut a strip from it. Let me move this. And I've had this minky for a while now, since I had my last baby almost 2 years ago. So what I'm going to do, and this is just the way I make it, you make it however you're used to, or whatever is easiest for you. So I'm just going to lay my print in the middle, my solid on top, and then my minky on the bottom. So you'll have solid, your print, and your minky. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut around my minky. I'm not going to cut too much because I'll trim that down once I'm done sewing it. But I want to cut it down so that way I can add my clips to it, so that it's all held together when I sew. So it doesn't have to be perfect right now. So here in the center, I'm going to leave a space. So I'm just going to start, I have a bunch of these little clips, and I'm just going to start putting it around. Just so that the fabric doesn't move or slip under my machine. So I'm just going to go around the entire bib. If you're looking for a cheaper way to do it, as far as the minky, when I had my daughter 2 years ago, I made it with, I just went and bought a bath towel from Walmart, and that's what I used. But like I said, it was for personal use, and that's just the way I had made it, so. And when I sew, I'm just going to do a straight stitch. And I'm just making sure that everything is aligned as far as my bottom or my pull pieces. Okay. So I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to leave at least a 1 inch to a 1.5 inch space because I need to pull my fabric through. And I just have a regular foot on here. If you want to use a walking foot, that's fine. However, this one goes through easily. Do a back stitch. I'm coming back to where I first started. So make sure you leave at least a 1 inch to a 1.5 inch gap. And I'm going to back stitch. And then I'm just going to trim all the extra around it. However, right here, when you get to this part, you don't want to trim because you need that fabric to fold inside. So what you can do is right there, just cut straight, like a straight cut right there, and then start turning. And I did forget to mention that I did get this pull from forgetmenotfabric.com. I'll also leave the link to the website in the description. The Minky I got from Hobby Lobby, or I probably even grabbed it at Walmart. It was over 2 years ago, so either Walmart or Hobby Lobby. Okay. So now you're left with just this part, and I'm going to turn everything inside out. So there's one side, and then just do the other. So I have this little tool right here. It's actually a Cricut tool, but I use it to just smooth out these round edges. So you could use whatever you want, the end of a pencil, whatever you have. So now that that is done, you're going to need to put all that fabric right in there. And what I usually do is I see where it starts and it finishes. So I'll grab a clip and I'll put it right there, so that way I know there's where I need to stop. And then right here, I need to sew. And if you want to give this like a decorative stitching all around, you can. I'm not going to, but it's just preference, however you want to make it. And my thread came up. Okay, let's try that one more time. Don't forget to do a back stitch. Whoops. So I did mess it up there a little bit. Okay, so I just removed all of that thread. Let me do a test stitch really quick. Okay, so I'm not going to finish this off in this video just because my machine is giving me some issues. But all you do is you just do a straight stitch right along here to close it up, and you're done. I'll post the finished product photos in the comments below. That way you can see what they both look like. But there's one that is incomplete, and then here's this one. And if you can tell, the stitching right there is that's how you need to close it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'll be happy to answer those for you. Like I said, I'll leave the website where you can purchase the pole in the description. I'll leave the compliance website as well if you're doing this for business. This is personal use, so I made it how I wanted to. I'll also leave the link to the pattern that I bought off of Etsy. Thank you for watching.